So hey, big update, I guess. It's been a while since I did anything on YouTube. Just been really busy. Life's changed a lot, but been having a lot of fun with cars in the meantime. So, or especially more recently now that we're into the summer. So GTR is taxed and entity and insured. So, been driving that here and there on weekends and stuff like that. Just getting out on my own. Go to Cars and Coffee, brought to a stag weekend, it was good fun. So I've been putting kilometres on it, not tons, but they're all fun kilometres, so I'm loving it. And it's like whenever the mood strikes, because it's taxed and entity. It's been taxed since February, so I've been able to get it out. So I got the 350 out for a spin. I'm just going to take the 86 out. So last time I was saying I was going to keep it, but I think I'm going to sell it, as much as I love it. It's been sitting here for 7 months, 8 months now, and I don't think it's going to work out driving it for the summer, so I think I'm just going to sell it. Well, it's worth good money, and there's a good market for them, so whenever I want to use it. So it's really nice having the vintage tax. So we also have an old friend back. So yeah, the GT86 is back. So I've come to a conclusion. It was when I got the Lexus in September, I needed a family car. I needed something that was better, more for comfort, but it was also turned out to be better on petrol as well. But just Lexus came at perfect timing, and also I didn't want to drive the GT86 in the winter, so I didn't mind sticking it up because I thought I wanted to keep it, and also I thought it's not going to be worth selling, and it wasn't, because I know people have been trying to sell them all winter and they just don't really move. So actually I've decided to sell it. I brought it up yesterday and I have insurance on it for the rest of the day, and it'll be back to the Lexus. So I want to wash it up. It's kind of dusty. Just from the drive down, and I could use a polish, so I'll do my best. Interior is looking good. I finally got it's actually looking the best. It's kind of typical. I got the black shift knob and the black handbrake lever like I always wanted. Only we just got it on, and yeah, it's gonna be good. So I think I'm gonna take the spoiler off too. The preference, and it's not for everybody. So I took it off my last one in Canada. It worked wonders. I was going to put the coilovers on it. I was going to powder coat the wheels, and I was like, kind of realized that was insane. You're spending I have the coilovers, but I'm sure I can get close to my money back on powder coating. So I'll be spending an extra, 1,000. You add in the spoiler, you're up on 1,500 to 2,000 stuff that you're definitely not going to get back. So all the TRD stuff, and then things that I don't have replacements for. There is raised wheels on it. There's nice taillights. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of a premium, and just would have been a nice car and a TRD. Hopefully I will. But I think that's a good balance. Like my last one, just kind of starting out with all the OEM plus stuff and a nice set of wheels. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time. I only have tonight, so I want to get it done. I'll get some golden hour pictures, and that's the plan. Yeah, it looks cool without it. They have a nice, especially with the TRD duct though. So I just have to get that tape stuff off. I'll give the whole car a wash. And yeah, try and get before golden hour goes. So it's all ready. Replacement. It'll give more like now. All right, so yeah, just got done cleaning up the car and got done taking some golden hour photos with the hard one to just photograph how good it looks. But I think it'll come out really good. So yeah, it's just a nice car. It's ticking over perfectly. Nice subtle sound. And yeah, I'm getting a really nice car. So clean inside. It's the best it's ever looked with the black pieces. Yeah, so I'm happy. Happy to be moving on, I guess. I think that's actually just a really good shot, so I'm going to try and take that. Alright, so just hop in. I'll tell you the story. It might be the last time that I started. So yeah, she's going. Guy came yesterday, the guy who was kind of talking to me earlier in the week. and we agreed a price over text. And yeah, I mean, he was delighted with the car. I mean, it was, I think, the first time I've ever sold a car, actually ever, I was gonna say in Ireland, but even in Canada, that the person reviewed the car very similar to how I do. He was underneath it, you know, with a flashlight, and he pulled up the carpet in the boot to see if it had been smacked into. You could see him looking all in around the front to see if it was original, and you know, like just looking for like crash damage, really looking down the sides of it, looking at the paint all over, and then like just going, like letting the car run, and you know, like he just did all the things. I was like, I've never been so confident in a car like this car. I put it through 3 NCTs. I put tires on it when I serviced it, and that's been it. Yeah, my wife just came in just to sweep to see if I've been forgetting anything. I think I said this before, I left a passport in a car once, a jacket with a passport. Funny, like, you know, it's funny, these cars, just because of the whole car that we had in Vancouver, it's like, it is always like a kind of an end of a second time now. It's kind of an end of just that era where, you know, you're a couple and you don't need any space. You can go, used to go on road trips and all that. And I mean, we had winter tires, and the other one used to do some crazy drives in it. But yeah, this one, we had a lot of fun. I remember we brought it at Christmas. We used it in Christmas with the dog, and the dog was squished in there, and Oliver, we had so much stuff like for presents and all that kind of stuff. So I remember we did we did about like a week or something maybe out of it in Christmas in this one, and it was good fun. Remember we drove around West Galway and stuff, went on a big loop there. So you know, we did have some good times together. And yeah, there's like friends of mine like Linsky, who, you know, never got to experience my other one, and you know, other people. Man's coming here in a couple hours anyway, so that's probably pretty much it. So yeah, another GT86. This one was really nice, GT Limited, all the TRD stuff. It's a gem. It's an absolute gem of a car, but I'm happy to have experienced it. Yeah, that's the plan. Anyways, I'm gonna go back inside. It's so damn fresh. I'm happy about the new car. And I'm happy to be taking that from out under the tree, because it's filthy. So, another morning, myself and Brian going up to the port again. I'm going up to pick up the GT86. Pretty excited. I've been awake since 2:30. really good car for like snaking in and around traffic. And the other thing that's really good about these is the economy doesn't really change in these, no matter how you drive them. Like they're not like unbelievably economical, but they don't really change when you drive them hard. GTA 6 is in storage, so that's what I'm doing with it. I'm keeping it. Handy, but we're going to have a wagon, so I don't know if I've said it, but yeah. Anyway, long story short, I've been doing kind of spreadsheets on this, like looking at the values of the cars. This is a good value car that I'm not getting any. It doesn't really bring anything new other than the fact that like it's a really fun like daily. There's no point having a Fairlady Z that you drive twice a year on track, a GTR that you drive whenever it kind of suits, and on a classic policy, and then this that like I either have to get another like full what you call private policy, just like another individual policy, so I have to start out no claims bonus, tax it, NTT it, all that stuff as well. Like, you know, you could tax this for $790, tax the Lexus, that's like $1,000, just shy of $1,000, and then another insurance would probably be close to $1,000, so you'd be talking $2,000. Or you just say have the tax being $790, which is less, and then you don't need that second insurance policy. So maths, you save 1,200 quid. I think the petrol will probably cost me about that, you know, like over the Lexus, so it's really not that bad. And then you get to be in like the fun car all the time. It is auto. If they did a manual one, I would definitely buy it. I think I'll use the Skyline more with this even gone, and like you probably would hop in this because it's quieter, it's cheap on fuel and all that, but that kind of defeats the point of having the Skyline, and I'm struggling to put miles on that, so I want to do miles. And I think these are on the way down price wise. I was even talking to the guys, like they've been kind of going like this. I think I got okay. I probably would have sold it. I don't think I would have sold it any better the end of last year. Maybe if I put up a bit earlier this year. I didn't think it was the time, but I think there was just kind of another push there with you know, food prices and stuff going up, and I think things have just tightened up another little bit. But I mean, I'm getting out of it at a very good price, I must say. Should cover the new car. I was going to sell the Fairlady. I don't think I will now. This goes for another while. I'm going to try and figure something out of that to be able to use it a little bit more. I have a plan. Let's see if it actually works. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm excited. It'd be nice to just have the Fairlady, like, you know, I was like, you'd probably struggle to get like a third, I'd say. It's probably worth about a third of what this was worth. So like, it's a good car for the money. I do actually really like it. Like, I just like the guts of the engine, and yeah, there's still a light kind of, it's still relatively light. I think you could put one on a diet as well. It could be quite cool, and that kind of club sport look would look pretty cool on one. So yeah, I'm going to be happy to keep that at least probably for the year. And then just because I don't need like another hassle, and like if an opportunity comes up to drive it on track, I will do. If an opportunity comes up to drift it, we'll do that. The other car will be coming in, you know, I haven't got any pictures of it leaving yet on the ship, so I know shipping can be a bit slow, so I'm not sure when I'll have that, but I'm not really in a rush. But the fact that this is gone now will take a huge pressure off. Galway. 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 Dad loves Galway.